Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video, I'm gonna list the reasons not to buy the new Nokia 6 along with some problems and issues this phone has. Now for a simple answer, this phone simply looks outdated. Now to elaborate that, first reason not to buy this phone would be the display. This phone comes with a 5.5-inch display with the same old 16:9 aspect ratio. Picture quality of the display is pretty good and the display itself doesn't have any issues except the fact that rest of the phones have moved on to the new 18:9 aspect ratio with smaller bezels at the top and bottom. Now this phone has huge bezels at the top and bottom and also comes with on-screen buttons, so that's once again a waste of real estate. Now the next reason not to buy this phone would be the cameras. This phone comes with a single camera on the rear and a single camera on the front. They are good, but not good enough for the price, and we are missing out on features like dual camera setup, portrait mode for the front and rear cameras. So if cameras are really a priority for you, then you should definitely consider other phones. Now the third reason not to buy this phone would be the price and storage variant. Now this phone is currently being sold only in one variant, priced at 17,000 rupees for 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. These days phones that cost around 11,000 rupees comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, while this phone comes only with 32GB of storage and doesn't even have a dedicated SD card slot. So if you're someone who is planning to use two SIMs on this phone and you need more storage, then that's going to be a difficult choice for you. Now the final reason not to buy this phone would be the alternatives. Now if you're someone who's looking for an amazing build, a complete unibody metal design with pure stock Android, then you should definitely consider Mi A1 over this phone. It is sleeker, lighter, comes with a unibody metal design and a dual camera setup on the rear. Front facing camera isn't as good as the Nokia's, but it will cost you a lot less and it's a great value for money. If you don't mind using skinned phones, you need better cameras, dual cameras on the rear and front, maybe portrait mode on the front and rear cameras, then you have many other excellent choices like Honor 9 Lite, Redmi Note 5 Pro, Honor 7X, which all come with a full view display, dual camera setup and the latest specs. Now coming to the problems, the first one would be the fingerprint scanner. As I've already mentioned in my unboxing video, fingerprint scanner on this phone is placed very low. So every time you want to unlock your phone using the fingerprint scanner, it feels like a bit of a stretch, and that's something you have to do every day, maybe for a couple of years. This is something I really don't like about this phone. Now the next problem would be with the buttons. This phone has all the buttons on the right side, they are made of metal and have a nice tactile feel to them, but they are not elevated enough, so it is kinda hard to press them. This problem can be fixed with a good case, but right now, we can't find any accessories for this phone. Now the third problem has to do with the speakers. This phone is named Nokia 6.1, which is supposed to be an upgraded version or a better version of the last year's Nokia 6. Last year's Nokia 6 offered stereo speakers, while this year's Nokia 6 simply doesn't. So in the audio department, it's a step down. Now the final problem with this phone is the availability. Last year they have launched this phone in the regular markets. It is even available on Amazon, but this new Nokia 6.1 is only available online exclusively on the Nokia store. Now that's a slight inconvenience. There isn't anything wrong with buying things at Nokia store, but if we can buy it on Amazon or Flipkart, we will have better customer support, better way to track it, and resolve issues in case you come up with them. So guys, those were the reasons not to buy and the problems with the Nokia 6.1. If I missed out on anything, do let me know. By the way, if you want my suggestion, I'll simply suggest you to ignore this phone completely. Go get yourself a Mi A1, Honor 7X, Honor 9 Lite, or a Redmi Note 5 Pro, at least as of now. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you're planning to buy this phone or any other phone, use the link in the description, it really helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag ASKGREEDYTECH on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off, have a nice day.